Hi guys, it's me here, Pooh Bear 253. Sorry for the horrible lighting, but as far as my front camera goes, that's just kind of how it looks or whatever, because I'm like in the shadow. But I was tagged by Baby Nadia. I was surprised to get tagged, but in the how did you get into reborns, and I also kind of chime in on that. Are you a closet reborn mom also? So first I'll talk about the closet reborn mom thing. I would say that I am not a closet reborn mom. I am not afraid to share my babies or take them out with me when I want to. The thing is, a lot of the time I personally don't want to take them out because of the hassle of holding the car seat and such. But during the summertime, you will see more outing videos from me because I don't have to go to work and all the rigmarole. I'm tired, during when I'm working, when we go to the store, we go grocery shopping, you know, we're there to grocery shop. We have stuff to do, so I don't have time to have a baby taking up the cart. I have other things, um, more pressing matters that are going on and stuff. So over the summer is when you're most likely going to see more of the those type of videos from me. So my thing is like kind of like what Yvonne was saying, like it's all you have to feel out the situation. My thing is I'm more fearful that something would happen to my doll or they would get injured, damaged when I take them out somewhere. Like if I'm gonna be going to my mom's house, we're just sitting watching TV, nothing's going on, we're inside. Yeah, I'll bring a doll if I want to. But if I'm going to my uncle's house and we're gonna be outside having a barbecue where there's smoke from the grill and food and messiness that could potentially get on my doll or on their clothes, heaven forbid. I do not like my dolls to get dirty. That is the one of the wonderful things about reborns that I love. They don't get dirty. You don't have to wash their clothes and then they have that worn look to them. I don't like washing my baby's clothes unless I get them secondhand, because if I got them secondhand, they were washed anyway. But nice crisp things that I get from the store, unless I'm trying to shrink something specifically to fit a smaller baby. But that's like something that is a really pet peeve of mine. I don't want anybody eating around my dolls, touching my dolls with their greasy hands, damaging them, because I've had dolls to get damaged in the past, or whatever. So yes, I just hate the fact that I look so dark. I'm not that dark, but anyway, um, it's just from I need to turn the closet light on, but I just have the overhead light on, and it's just really bad lighting. So just excuse the bad light. I'm just gonna try not to look at myself because it looks weird. But yes, so that would be the reason. Like it all depends on the situation. If you're going camping or something, dirt, dust, bugs, you know, heat, you don't want to bring because they're not real babies. They can get damaged, their pain can get damaged, so you don't want to bring them in a situation like that. And like my thing is, I don't mind talking about my dolls, or I'm not afraid to talk about my dolls with people if it comes up in the conversation. Like if somebody be like, "Oh, I've heard about these reborns. Like, have you ever heard of this?" I wouldn't be like, "Oh no, I've never heard of that." But I'm like, "Oh yeah, I've heard of it. I have 7 of them. They're collectibles, and I like to collect them, and they're really fun for me, or whatever." So, but you would come off kind of strange if you're talking about at work, like, "Oh yeah, those test scores. We gotta get those test scores up," and be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I have reborns." It just kind of has to come up in the conversation, I guess, or if I were to bring them out, and a lot of people, um, I know I can understand this for sure. When you take your babies out, the the question of what like to tell them or not to tell them if the doll is fooling them. I know I at the beginning would always tell, yeah, it's a doll. And then you have this long conversation, and then people hear, and oh, come look at the doll that looks like a baby. And you'll be sitting there 2 hours just trying to do what you need to do. So I can definitely understand. I've done it before too. If people don't notice, you just smile and keep moving, because you get tired of having the conversation over and over. And what are they? Why do you have them? It gets kind of tiring after a while. For a new reborn mommy, it's kind of fun and exciting to get people's reactions. But after you've been in a hobby for a while, you're kind of like, okay, a reaction, yeah, that's nice. You have to be in a certain mood or not really busy. You're just out just for free time or whatever. But you have to be in a certain mood, or if you have time to spare and you're not really doing anything, if you want to sit back and, explain to people what they are and stuff. So a lot of the times now you're just like, I don't have time for that. I'm trying to go do what I need to do, enjoy my hour, and I don't feel like talking to a bunch of strangers about my dolls. So kind of chiming in on what Kimberly was saying with that subscriber, or that lady. I don't think she's a subscriber, but that lady that had quite an opinion about our hobby. And as far as her saying that people lie and pretending that the dolls are real, like, we know that they're not real. The reason why people would, basically lie or whatever, most of the time, it's nobody's business if they don't realize it. And other aspect of it is what I was just saying. Sometimes you just don't feel like opening up the conversation. So I can understand, because I've been in a situation where I don't feel like talking. I just wanted to bring my baby out with me. If they say, oh, how cute, oh, thank you, or ask how old they are, oh, he'll be 3 months, next Wednesday, something quick and move on, because you don't feel like opening up that whole dialogue. So I don't know. And that was just something else about that the conversation that Kimberly was having with this lady about that, and saying how after a while we'll start believing our lies. It's like, we know that it's not the truth. We just don't feel like talking about it. So I just find it so funny that people can take their strong opinions for facts. And I just don't understand that, like, just because you feel strongly about it, that's still your opinion. That doesn't make it fact in any way. This is a fact. 2 plus 2 is 4. There is no, 4.8, 3.6. 2 plus 2 is 4. That is fact. Saying that a group of women are crazy and on the brink of psychological issues because they collect dolls, honey, I hate to break it to you, but that is not a factual statement. That is simply your opinion and nothing else. And so that's my little rant about that. But anyway, like I say, I have strong opinions about things too, but that doesn't make them fact. That doesn't make it fact. Facts are facts, opinions are opinions, whatever. But on to how I got into Reborns. As you all know, I tried to have children a couple of years ago. Didn't work out. Long story short, I would always search on YouTube for, newborn babies, just to see them, because I wanted a baby so badly. Because I was being denied something that I believed I really wanted, because that's just what normal people do. They, get married, house, husband, career, not in that particular order, but, and then you have kids. That's what normal people do. You have children. So I didn't think that there was any other way besides having children to feel that motherly instinct or whatever. So I was just searching on YouTube, because I would look up babies crying or babies laughing, just anything newborn babies, just to see them, because I couldn't have my own. And I would also always watch Teen Mom and get so angry about these teenagers having these kids and having all these troubles. And I'm like, I'm a stable adult want kids, can't have them. But I kind of basically accepted that and moved on after I had found the reborns. So I typed in newborn baby, and in the search there was a video that said reborn doll. It was like a box opening or something. I believe it was Julie's Reborn 1. And I know the videos that I first started seeing on YouTube, well, it was her. I remember seeing Still Moments Nursery. Oh my God, I would sit and watch her box packings for hours. I loved watching her videos, seeing her pack the dolls and everything. Like every time she put out a new box packing, I was watching that video. That Watching her videos is what actually made me fall in love with the reborns. Because I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. Very honest. The very first time I saw a reborn mom with her baby, she was feeding it, changing the diaper. I was looking and I was like, is that a doll? I said, that ain't no real baby. What is it? I say, these people crazy. I'm like, why is she feeding this doll like it's real? Your immediate reaction, like you're treating this doll like a real baby, was, okay, something's wrong with you. That is just, I honestly have to be honest. I honestly thought that. But once I immersed myself into it more and was getting more information about it, I was like, oh, this is role playing. It's like how, did Yvonne say this or did Kimberly say this? Like an actor in a movie. Yeah, I think Kimberly said this. Like you're putting on a show, like actors in movies for for your channel. It's role play. It's just a hobby. I was like, oh, they're not crazy. This is just something that they do for fun. So, and then I was like, well, I wanted kids. I can't have kids. These look pretty cool. And, they won't actually wet and cry and wake me up in the middle of the night. And I won't actually have to really change their diapers and burp them and waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning and taking them to the doctor. I was like, I could play with these and buy stuff for these. And I could get all the cute baby stuff that I wanted for a baby, but not actually have to deal with all the responsibility of a real baby. So like light bulb went off, like ding ding ding, like cool, I could get these. Already I can't have children. I my personal preference, I just couldn't go through that anymore. Basically, I replaced that desire with the reborns, and it made me perfectly happy. So I was like, hey, what's the point of having a real kid when I can have these if I want to? I can trade them out, get new ones. Hey, you have a real baby, you're stuck with that rascal to the end. So with reborns, you can trade them out, like baseball cards if you want. They're not real. Like I said, we know they're not real. They are inanimate objects that we project real feelings on because they feel real. And like I say, I don't feel that it's perverted in any way. It's just a hobby that makes you feel good. What's wrong with that? You're not hurting anybody. Who cares what the outside world thinks? Like, only thing you could do is, like Kimberly, just try to get the people to understand our point of view. If they refuse to, move on. Like she said, agree to disagree. We're just going to move past it. So, but that's how I got into them. I didn't see them on TV, or I didn't see any newspaper or anything. I found reborns by accident. I was searching newborn baby videos, newborn baby girl, baby boy, just seeing people in their newborns. And I would follow a lot of those expecting moms, and I would watch their videos with their belly bumps and see their bellies and see their delivery stories, and basically being so envious of these people and what they had and I didn't have, and I wanted it. And I just oopsed up. I believe it was divine intervention. I believe it was whoever controls things that introduced it into my life for a purpose, so that I could stop I don't know, fussing over and whining over something I couldn't have. So this was something that I can have, and it actually turned out better for me. Like I said, you can't really say it's better or worse because I will never have kids, so I don't know how it would have been. But no regrets. No regrets. Every time I think of like no regrets, they had like this like that Milky Way commercial. It was something else online where they spelled regrets wrong and it was like regrets. That always makes me laugh. I don't know. This lady had tattooed on his man's arm, no regrets. He was like, sorry, I was eating a Milky Way. I don't know. Something about that is just hilarious to me. Anyway, I'm getting off topic, but that's how I got into the Reborns. Thank you, Baby Nadia, for tagging me. And she has some really gorgeous babies over there in her nursery. Like, I ooh and ah over your dolls. They're beautiful. So yes, that's it. I found them on YouTube by accident. And my first initial reaction was, what? And then I was like, oh. And I was like, ooh, I want one. So that was like the progression for me. Talking is making my stomach hurt. It's kind of weird, and I'm kind of getting a headache. But I'm making little hair pretties. It's a heart. I can't do two things at once, so I have to sew this button on there. And that's going to be another headband. I have three more. Wait. I have three more hearts I need to make. So I'm making the hearts. They don't take long. I'm making just little hair pretties for friends that are going to the doll show. Just something just as a, hey, we are Reborn Mommies on YouTube, and hey, we're all going to the doll show. So I just wanted to make something for 6 ladies. And because I don't want to just pick out, I'm going to have them all out, and I'm going to ask these 6 ladies to check out the video and tell me which headband they would want and which Wuggle pet, because I have to work on it. But here are the Wuggle pets in here. These 2 are mine. I wanted to complete my collection. This is the elephant. The little pink elephant is so cute. And this is the little bunny one. Those are so cute. But the other 6 I have that I want to give away. This is the unicorn. It's white and purple and yellow. This is I don't know. I'm gonna make a separate video for that, because this was, I'm trying not to mix stuff in. But I was holding that heart, and that's what kind of, but whatever. This video is getting way too long, so I'm gonna finish that. Thank you, Baby Nadia, for tagging me. I'm not gonna really tag anybody because I don't know. Like, if you want to do it, feel free to do it or whatever. I just so happened to be crocheting and watching her video, and I saw that she tagged me, because most of the time I don't know. Most of the time I'm like do just kind of in my own little world type of thing. But excited about the doll show. Trying not to get too excited. I try to stay kind of not, I don't want to get, ooh, that's going to look so cute with that. I'm matching up buttons and stuff. So, yes, was that it? I think I answered the question. That was it. Now I'm just rambling because my thoughts are scrambled. But that's it. This video is going to take forever to upload, so I think I better stop it now. Thanks again, Baby Nadia, for tagging me. And if anyone would like to do the tag on, are you a closet reborn mommy, or how did you get into the reborn hobby, feel free to tag yourself and jump right in. But that is it. I'm out of here. Peace. Bye-bye. And I'll see you guys in the next video.